We had guests, fake guests on the show, so we had all this material that...
We did. We had a lot of good fake guests. It was crazy. We were like, we got to just shoot a bunch of B-roll and make it feel like we shot my wife. We got my wife. Did she make the final cut? Oh no!
She got
hell hath no fury.
We talked for a long time about doing something in that world, in that sort of late night talk show environment, but adding that supernatural twist to it. So it took us a long time, but we finally got around to writing a script. And Late Night Devil is Late Night with the Devil is the result of that. So it is kind of in a way our a twisted love letter, you might say, to late night talk shows and to horror movies of the 70s.
Did you know immediately, like, exorcism, gotta find a way to work this in, or where did that come from?
I think because it was such a key movie of that era, The Exorcist and the sequels, that it felt right to combine those two elements, because there is kind of a performance demonstration that happens in the film that tips its hat to that movie and others of the genre.
Before diving into the script, because I was given a script and I was given a PDF lookbook. I open the lookbook and it's designed and it feels, what I'm looking at is like the TV guide of the 1980s, 70s. I could tell whoever made this, aka these mad scientists, were gifted. And it's such a compelling, terrifying, fascinating, nuanced story.
Thanks, David. It's good to hear. Because as you're writing it, you're saying it's all about the audience. You just want people to want to turn that page and what happens next. It should always be the driving question.
Agreed. We do this for the audience. We do this for those who are going to tune in to watch. I don't tell stories to live in a bubble. I don't want to live in a vacuum, and I don't want to work with people who live in a vacuum, because when they do, they tend to not be the kind of collaborators who bring the vulnerability, the kindness, the love that you need to feel safe to go to the places that you need to go as an actor. And I feel like this was absolutely a story intended to be shared with an audience and for people to sit and hopefully feel a whole range of emotions. And it covers a wide spectrum, and it's really fascinating. But at the same time, for me to get there and to do what I needed to go, oh man, can I do this? And how am I going to do this? And that's really important. I think it's especially when you want to become better, which I know I have the capability of being a much better actor than I am right now. And I live in fear of, have I maxed out on my potential as an artist? Like, do I know, have I reached the limits of my capabilities, or do my muscles have have we hit the wall yet? And when I looked at this, I was like, we're gonna freaking find out, aren't we?